everybody?
Hi.
Good. We're going to need to pick that energy up. That's a good start. I'm Dakota. I'm from Cryptid Entertainment, and I'd like to welcome you all to our first big show of the year, Charles Busch's Psycho Beach Party. That's what I'm talking about. Keep that up. If you're not familiar with Cryptid, we've mostly worked with fringe shows. We did Showerhead, Bigfoot Saves America, and then this upcoming year we've got Bigfoot Saves the World for 2 weeks at the Indie Fringe Bastille in July. And then we're also doing another fringe show, The Last Disco Cowboy, which is in August, and dates are up for that until June. Just wanted to give brief thanks to the Fonseca Theatre for hosting us, the amazing crew and the amazing cast, and also the amazing Rob Slavin. And you go, Slide. Absolutely incredible. And other than that, I just wanted to give a quick heads up. There's going to be like a little 10-minute intermission. Feel free to walk up, get about. If you like us and want to talk about us, that's the best way theater gets around is on social media. So feel free to post something, tag us in it, look us up on Facebook. And other than that, I hope you all have an amazing experience. What?
Photo call at the end.
Oh, yes. So, quick thing. We're all taking a cast photo, so if you could just stay in your seats for like 2 minutes after the bows, just so we can take a photo, and then you're all good to go. But other than that, have a great show and enjoy it!
I'm so sorry. Oh no! Okay. Alright, so let's start the show.
Go stop Malibu!
Look at that babe in the white bikini. She sure knows how to shake those maracas. Oh, look at that butt. Summer gives me a one-track mind.
Girls, girls, girls.
Hey, Provolone. What a fantabulous day.
Oh, shoot, I've got to get back to the malt shop. My lunch break's almost over.
Call in sick.
Say you were run over by a hit-and-run surfer. Old Augie's a great guy. I couldn't let him down.
Hey, Starcat, how's my man?
What's up, yo-yo? Provolone? Huh? Hey, Nikki? Yeah. What are you clowns doing? Those waves are higher than Mount Everest.
Wow, look at him, man.
Yeah, it's time to hit the water.
It's more BLTs for me. Time to hit the road. Later, fellas. Gosh, I'm so happy.
Come on, guys. Grab your boards. It's time to shoot the curl.
Hot diggity.
Hi, folks! Welcome to Malibu Beach. I hope you brought your suntan lotion, because here is what you call endless summer. My name's Chicklet. Sort of a kooky name, and believe me, it has nothing to do with chewing gum. You see, I've always been so darn skinny. A stick. A shrimp. So when other girls turned into gorgeous chicks, I became a chicklet.
Aw.
Can't say I've always been thrilled about that particular nomenclature, but it sure beats the heck out of my real name. Florence.
Oh.
I'm supposed to be meeting my girlfriends Marvel Ann and Birdie here at the beach. Marvel Ann calls it a manhunt. I don't know what's wrong with me. I like boys, but not when they get all icky and unglued over you. All that kissy stuff just sticks on my craw. I don't know. Maybe I need some hormone shots. I do have a deep, all-consuming passion. Oh, the mere thought fills me with tingles and ecstasy. It's for surfing. I'm absolutely flaked out about riding the waves. Of course, I don't know how to. Not yet. But I'm scouting for a teacher, and when I do, look out, world. You'll be seeing old Chicklet flying over those waves like a comet. I can't believe it! You're the great Kanaka, aren't you?
Yes! I am the party to whom you are genuflecting.
I'm like your biggest fan. I was sitting down front during the surfing competition.
Cool down. Pour some water on that carburetor.
Oh gosh, I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Chicklet Forrest. You're like the living legend. Did you really ride that killer wave off the coast of Bali?
In handcuffs. So how come you know so much about surfing?
I don't, but I'm dying to learn.
A girl surfer. That's like a bad joke.
Why? Couldn't you teach me? I'm a great swimmer.
You're a tadpole. You're not meant to hit the high seas. It's like a mystical calling. Sorry, babe. Sign up for the YMCA.
But Kanaka.
Hey, little girl. I'm drinking my morning java. My gray cells are still dozing. In other words, Angel, buzz off.
Chicklet, come on! Well, you haven't heard the last of me. You'll see, I'm gonna be your greatest student even if it kills you! Toodles!
Kanaka, you won't believe what's going on. Oh, I swear Malibu Mac is gonna kill the Joker.
I'm trying to drink my mother-loving java.
Didn't you see the cop cars down the beach?
Oh, yeah. What's happening?
It's like a bad dream. Malibu Mac has been dating that high school chick, Beverly Joe.
Oh, the homecoming queen, right?
They spent the night on the beach. They were knocked out cold.
This morning they woke up naked as they were born. Some weirdo had shaved their bodies head to toe.
Not a whisker on them. Twin bowling balls.
Oh, Malibu Mac did have a thing about his pompadour.
He looks like a 6-foot wiener.
Hey, talking about wieners. My stomach is saying, feed me.
You're always stuffing your face with wieners.
Food is my hobby. Yo-Yo's a great chef. We have like a whole kitchen set up in our beach shack.
Our beach shack. I've never heard of two beach bums shacking up together.
You should see how Yo-Yo has fixed up the place with like fishnet curtains, rattan furniture, hanging plants.
Hanging plants.
I do wonderful things with hibiscus. Anyway, my stomach is screaming chow. Mine is saying, give me chili dogs.
See you clowns later.
Food, food, food.
Kanaka, I talked to my dad yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I told him I wasn't going back to college. This med school stuff is for squares.
But I thought you wanted to be a psychiatrist.
I was a kid. But now I know. I want to be a surf bum. My dad hit the roof. He doesn't understand. He grew up dirt poor, made his money tooth and nail. I can't compete with that. More than anything, I want his respect. And I'll get that by bumming around with you.
But you know, being a surf bum isn't as easy as everyone makes it sound. Not everyone makes the grade. It's like being a high priest, kinda. No involvements, no commitments, just following the sun. Gotta be a man.
I swear I won't let you down.
You're a good guy, Starcat. I think it's time I showed you some of my treasures. Yeah. I have in my beach shack a necklace composed of genuine human eyeballs, presented to the great Kanaka by a witch doctor in Peru.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Honestly, Berdine, did you have to put that disgusting white gook all over your nose?
Sorry, Marble Ann, but I got this allergy that flares up whenever I go to the beach.
What are you allergic to?
The sun. It's awful. My skin turns bright red, my eyes flare up, and I get this terrible chafing between my legs.
Charming! Help me spread out the towels.
Oh, Marble Ann, your towel is really baboon.
It's coordinated with my skin tone. Chicklet, help us!
I found something in the sand.
What is it, Michelle?
No, look.
Oh, a black widow!
Aw, you scared it.
Listen, you two weirdos. My nerves are frazzled. I can't believe what happened to Beverly Joe. Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares all night from seeing her like that.
I wonder what the penalty is for shaving someone's head.
It wasn't just her head. Couldn't you see they also shaved her pussy?
Cut that out. I think you two have forgotten the reason we're here. This is a manhunt, capiche?
Why do we have to bother with them? Can't we just have a good time on our own?
You have a severe problem, Chicklet. You have the sex drive of a marshmallow. You're pushing 16, so what if you're an A student? That's parent stuff. Get with it.
Maybe I'm just some sort of a freak. Maybe I'll never fall in love. You will, you will. But how will I know when it'll hit me? You will. You will.
You're in luck. Oh, look at those 4 gorgeous hunks of mail over there. Oh, almost enough for second helpings. Now, a maneuver like this takes technique. Talk to me. Don't let them think we're looking at them.
What should we talk about?
Anything?
Oh, I'm reading the most exciting book. It's by Jean-Paul Sartre. It's called Nausea.
Oh, really?
It's the most clear-headed explanation of existentialism, the whole concept of free will being conscious choice against the determining.
I'll see the movie.
Gosh, Berdine, I'm impressed. You're a real egghead.
They're looking this way. Now, slowly, very slowly, turn your heads in their direction. Cock your head to the side and give a little smile. Not like that, Berdine. You look like you've got whiplash. Okay. The blonde one's giggling.
What's so funny?
Shut up! Now we go in for the kill.
What's she doing now?
I think she's displaying animal magnetism.
What the hell are you two doing? Oh, now you've done it! They're laughing at us! Oh, how dare you! I hate you both!
Marble Ann, don't lose your sense of humor.
Oh, I'm laughing all right. And so is everyone else at school, laughing at how backward you are. I ought to get the Purple Heart just for being seen with you.
Where are you going?
Why, we come to the beach to play. I came here to catch a man. So if you'll excuse me, I think I'll set my traps elsewhere.
Can we come too?
What's the point of meeting boys? You two queer baits should get a license and marry each other.
What sort of nasty crack is that?
I don't see what's so wrong in having a best friend.
I suppose some friends get so close they begin to lose their individual identities.
We're two very independent personalities.
She's just jealous because
We've never really accepted her. How could we?
she's just dumb as a stick. I don't think she's ever read a book.
all the way to the end. Someday she'll be sorry.
That she rushed into adulthood, we're much wiser to
Take our time.
I don't think virginity is such a horrible,
Degrading.
awful thing. Of course, you know what she did with you-know-who in the...
And did you hear?
But there's more to it. I think, well, you know.
Really?
It reminds me of the book we read. What was it called?
Yeah. That's exactly the same kind of.
And look what, well...
So true. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Look what I found in the sand. 2 hunks of California He-Man.
I dig a mermaid whose lips are as flip as her fins.
Don't swim too fast upstream. You can still lose the race.
Well, I know how to glide on wave power when I have to.
Those waves are flipping out. Come watch me surf standing on my head.
You can really do that?
Sure, I can do all kinds of special tricks.
Really? Like what?
You interested?
Very interesting.
So am I. Let's go right now.
I'd rather see you try those stunts on land. That's not the same thing at all. I missed your name. Tall, dark, and brooding.
They call me Starcast.
I call you cute.
I'd like to call you sometime.
Oh, I'm in the phone book under my father's name, Franklin McAllister. I'm Marvel Ann.
You can call me too. I'm Chicklet. Here, let me write down my number, because gosh, I'd do anything to see you surf standing on your own poo.
The sun's playing hooky. No use sitting around here.
Starcat, let's help the lady.
You bet.
Why, thank you, gentlemen. Come, girls.
That's okay, Marvel Ann. I'll stay out here a little longer. I'll call you when I get home, Verdine. Oakley dokley? Oakley dokley?
Oakley dokley.
Nice going, buddy. I bet she's hot and spicy between the enchilada. Cha-cha-cha.
If Kanaka won't teach me how to surf, will you? I'm a quick study, straight A's in all my classes.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Listen, little girl. Surfing is a man's work. Okay, be a girl. You're more fish than dish. Me? Teach you how to surf? Don't make me laugh. I'd rather teach a chicken to lay an elephant's turd. Go home to mommy, okay? And run. Don't walk.
Boy, he's a grump.
Starcat's a raw burl. He's just a sensitive sort of fella. Oh, hey, look at that kite!
Which one?
The red one with the flying fish. When I was a kid, I went bananas over flying kites. More than anything, I'd love to be running with a kite against the wind.
Darling, more than anything, I would like a dry martini, cool with a twist.
Say what?
You do know what a martini is, my delicious Neanderthal.
Chicklet?
I'm afraid you've got the wrong girl. Chicklet is not my name.
Who are you?
My name is Anne Bowman.
Oh, that's pretty good. You want to be an actress, yeah.
I'm revealing my true nature. I'd like to see you strip down to your truest self.
Oh, you really shouldn't do that.
Give me one good reason.
You're underage.
My energy is as old as the Incan temples. Ever been to Peru, baby?
Can't say that I have.
Someday, you and I must explore the ancient temples of Akajotep. But enough about that for now. What about us?
Oh, cool your jets there, babe. If I didn't live by my personal code of honor, I might take advantage of the situation, ironically, as it were.
Give it to the feeling, Daddy-O.
Cut the soundtrack for a minute and listen up. Let me give you the #1 rule of sexual relations. No stud digs a heavy come-on from a babe. Chick can act tough, but underneath the makeup, dude's gotta know a chick's a lady. In straight lingo, no pigs need apply.
Come lie here on the sand with me. Don't you love the feel of hot sand against your nude flesh?
I don't know what you're up to, but you've got the wrong head cat.
Perhaps I do. I thought you were the man with the big cigar. What are you packing? A chipperoo?
Whoa! More than you can handle, kid. Jesus. They ought to send you to juvenile detention hall.
I'm scaring the little boy.
Doll, when I dance, I make moves. The chick always follows.
Don't you dare turn your butt to me!
Chicklet?
I am not Chicklet, you lobotomized numbskull.
Hey, quit fooling!
I am not playing. I frighten you, don't I?
Oh, I ain't scared.
You're lying.
Who?
You're as yellow as a traffic light, you sniveling little prick. You're scared.
No.
Oh, look at your hands. They're shaking like jello.
No, they ain't.
You're scared. Say it. You're scared.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yo! Yes, ma'am! What?
Aw, that's better. You little slave boy.
I gotta get out of here.
You
Oh!
ain't going anywhere, punk. You know, I'm gonna give you what you always wanted.
You are?
I think we understand each other very well. I know what you dream about. I know what you fantasize about. And I'm gonna give it to you in spades. Now, want you to go into town and buy yourself a slave collar. And a garter belt. And a pair of black silk stockings. Spike heels will complete the ensemble. And then, my dear darling Kanaka, I'm gonna shave all that man fur off of you. And you'll look just like the little boy that you are.
What will all the other fellas think?
To hell with what the rest of the fellas think. I am the most important. Me and Bowman. I will not be cast aside. I will not be. Of course, my mom's an old prude. She won't think surfing's very ladylike, but I know I can win her over.
What?
My mom. I need to ask her permission.
And?
My name's Chicklet, silly. So are you gonna teach me? Please, 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 pretty please.
Do you remember what we were just talking about?
Surfing lessons?
No, before that. I mean, after that. Oh.
Your friend's store cat? Oh, I'm wearing down your resistance, aren't I?
Yeah.
Can we start tomorrow?
Yeah. Sure.
Yippee! Oh, I gotta get moving. Gotta round up a board, get my mom's okay, and then tomorrow we hit the old H2O. Yippee!
A red kite with a flying fish? What?
Mom, I'm home. Gosh, this place looks spotless. Was Sadie here today?
Oh, unfortunately, no. Sadie's brother Bubba was run over by a hit-and-run driver. You know our Sadie, always an excuse not to work. I've been on my hands and knees scrubbing all morning. And to top it off, I was experimenting with making a veal scallopini in the pressure cooker. The darn thing exploded, and I'm still picking out bits of scallopini out of my wiglet.
Well, the house looks swell.
Oh, thank you, dear. Did you enjoy yourself at the beach?
I guess so.
I detect a sphinx-like expression. Penny for your thoughts.
I just hate thinking of you doing all that dirty housework. You're so beautiful.
My darling daughter. I'm just an old widow, and a little hard work never hurt anyone.
You're still so young. Haven't you ever thought of remarrying?
Your father was the great love of my life. I've always regretted that he died before you were born, that you never met him. He was quite a guy and a damn good provider.
I really do love you, but I don't think I'm pulling my weight around here. I was thinking there must be more chores for me to do, like painting the inside of the trash cans, polishing the cactus plants.
Chicklet, I smell a rat.
I'll exterminate it.
Chicklet, what is going on up there in the old attic?
Okay, Mom, cards on the table. I need $25 to buy a surfboard.
Out of the question.
Mom, come on, it's the chance of a lifetime. The great Kanaka has promised to teach me to surf.
The great who?
The great Kanaka. Why, he's as practically as famous as the President of the United States.
It's too dangerous.
It's as safe as playing jacks. Please let me, Mom. It'll be sheer heaven or months and months of stark solitude.
I will not have my daughter cavorting with a band of derelict beach bums.
They're great guys. You should see them hitting the curl. It's the ultimate. A gilt-edged guarantee for a summer of sheer happiness.
Florence, control yourself.
I will not control myself. I want a motherfucking cock-sucking surfboard.
I can see the effect those boys are having on you. And I don't like it one bit. You will not see those boys ever again. Promise me that.
I will not promise you.
You're cold. This is what the male sex is going to do to us. It's going to tear us apart. You don't know how lucky you are being a virgin, pure and chaste.
But someday I do want to marry, and then I suppose suppose I'd have to.
Have to do what? Have sexual intercourse? I know how beautifully they painted in the movies. A man and woman locked in embrace. Soft lighting. A picture of Manhattan. Rachmaninoff playing in the background. Well, my dear girl, let me tell you, that is not how it is. You don't know how repugnant it is having this wedding man's thing poking at you. Do you like that?
Stop! You're hurting me!
That's nothing compared to when they poke you down there.
I don't believe you!
Florence.
I don't believe you! Sexual relations between a man and a woman in love is a sacred and beautiful thing. You're wrong, Mother. Horribly wrong.
The male body is coarse and ugly.
Some men are beautiful.
Oh, you think men are beautiful? Well, take a look at this, Missy. For years, I have kept this in anticipation of this very moment. Do you know what this is?
No.
It's a Peterbilt. This is the pouch that holds their swollen genitalia. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this romantic?
No.
You are a very foolish girl! What do you think? I spent hours toiling over that veal scallopini.
I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry, Mommy. She can't treat me like that. She's so mean and I'm too little to fight back. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I'm alive. I'm alive. And Bowman lives.
Dear Diary, last night Chicklet showed up at my house with a real banner on it. She is determined to buy a surfboard, but her mom said nix. Boy, parents can be such grumps. Anyways, it's a good thing that I won that prize money for my essay on Kierkegaard, Kant, and Buber. I handed it right over. Chicklet Forest is my best friend in the whole stratosphere. I've never told anyone this, not even you, dear diary, but sometimes I catch her talking to herself in this weird sort of voice. I suppose some people would say that she's a burnout, but you see, Chicklet is a very creative person. Sometimes her imagination just sort of goes blotto, but in a noodly sort of way, not a geeko, but just a fizzle in a research center. Sorry, that's a teenage talk. Well, time to sign off. Your ever faithful correspondent, Berdine.
I've got my menu for the luau all made up. I'm thinking marinated alligator tips. You can buy it frozen at Ralph's. And lots of finger food, but no dips. I'm so tired of dips.
Yo-Yo, would you stop with the food for a second?
But provolone, the luau's only 3 weeks away.
Do you understand how much of your life is spent obsessed with trivia? The finger foods, dips, it really upsets me how little scope you have.
What are you talking about? I've got scope. What do you want to do with your hair for the luau?
See, that's what I'm talking about. Trivia. All this talk about recipes and hairstyles. People are gonna start to think you're a little, you know.
Well, let them. I'll bash their nuts in.
Yo-Yo, do you ever think about the future?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you about the alligator tips.
No, the far future. We're not gonna be young forever. We need to make a plan.
This was such a beautiful day, and you're making me so depressed.
Don't be depressed, kid. Stick with me and you'll never be sorry.
Hey guys, any of you seen Kanaka?
No.
Gentlemen, the time has come for me to introduce you to the new Empress of the Seven Seas. Queen Chicklet will be joining us on the water today.
This little twerp working our waves? Give me a break.
I am not a twerp.
Stick to the bathtub, baby. Leave the Pacific to the big boys.
We're too busy to be changing your diapers.
You think you know everything. You stuck-up prune-faced pickle eater.
Oh.
You ready for a ride then, Chickarino?
Kanaka, these fins are ready to hit the phone. What do you say?
I say everyone, grab your surfboards and shore!
I bow to the queen, Chicklet.
Oh, knock it off.
Welcome to the club. What do you say we make our new mascot?
Great.
You know something? I am a stuck-up prune-faced pickle eater. And you know what? I'll even teach you how to surf standing on your head.
You would? Really? Just the two of us?
Really, just the two of us.
Well, I need to concentrate. I can't learn anything with you jokers around.
Sure, kid. Just the two of us.
Can we come too?
Please, pretty, please.
Aw, this is the way I like it. Just kids horsing around, having picnics.
We need to give her an initiation.
And how?
Oh, no, you don't.
Yo, give her the tickle torture.
Oh, hey. Marble Ann, what's all the brouhaha?
So Chicklet turned out to be a first-class surfer!
The best.
Ah,
How marvelous for you. I wish you every.
You should try surfing, Marble Ann. It's great for anyone with a weight problem.
Ooh.
I get my exercise indoors. Starcat, wait till you see the dress I got to wear to the luau. It's very.
You douchebags, why have you been holding out on me?
Haven't you naughty boys told Chicklet about the luau? It's just the biggest event of the whole summer.
you're just not the luau type, baby.
It's a wild night.
Practically an orgy.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Besides, you'll need an escort, and I've already nabbed the cutest boy in town.
You're pulling my hair.
Oh, yeah. I'll take you to the pier today. I'm in the mood for a nice big banana split. Doesn't that sound tasty?
Very. I'll see you guys later.
You all think you're real clever, not telling me about the luau. But I'm going. And I'm going to make the biggest splash like you've never seen.
So we.
Hot dog.
Let's go check her ID.
Hey guys, don't bother with her.
And then the Papa Bear said, "Who's been sleeping in my sandbox?
Pardon me?
What brings you here to grace our turf?"
Am I trespassing?
Oh,
no. You look real familiar. Do you know Lenny Pinkowitz?
Oh, is he a shutterbug?
Hey guys, come on.
Can we ask you your name?
I'm afraid I can't answer that.
Are you incognito?
No, I'm German-Irish.
Are there people after you?
I have a whole motion picture studio after me, and the entire press corps. Haven't you read the newspapers? I'm Bettina Barnes. I shouldn't have told you.
Bettina Barnes, the movie star?
Oh, actress.
You disappeared off the set of your new movie. The police think you've been kidnapped?
Oh, I was never kidnapped. I ran away.
Why would you run away from a movie?
You have no idea what it's like being exploited by those lousy flesh peddlers and power brokers. Everybody wanting a little piece. I am not a pepperoni.
I saw you in that movie, Sex Kittens Go to Outer Space.
Oh, that was a good film.
Yeah.
Oh, the director had a vision, but then I had to do the 4 sequels. Cal trash. I couldn't go on. They have no respect for the rights of the individual.
We will respect you.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Isn't that what every human being desires? Respect. That's why I'm on the line to get me some.
Where are you gonna go?
New York. I've been accepted to study
study with Lee Strasberg. But first, I thought I'd come hide out here and get a little rest and relaxation. I've rented that beach house over there. Signed the lease under my real name, Frida Diefendorfer. You boys won't squeal on me, will you?
No.
Oh, you're so kind. You can be kind of like my brothers. And you're Turkey. With the right haircut and makeup, you could be almost pretty.
Chicklet! I thought I'd find you here. You were supposed to meet me at the mullet shop. I was there for over an hour when Bettina Barnes!
She's incognito.
Bettina Barnes, in person, you have the most beautiful eyelashes I've ever seen on any mammal.
You're so kind.
Well, I loved you in the pizza waitress with 3 heads. You were so real. When they trapped you on top of the pizzeria, you made me feel what it was like to have 3 heads and be shot in each one of them.
Did I really?
Oh yes, Miss Barnes.
Call me Miss B. I really think I could be a great actress if I found the right vehicle.
She needs wheels.
The lady needs
We'll
wheels.
get you a car.
She means she needs a great role to show off the many facets of her kaleidoscopic persona.
What'd she say?
Oh, sometimes even the great don't understand their own power. You are more than a mere sex kitten. You are the feminine embodiment of the Nietzschean Superman, ever striving, striking a blow for the truth in the eternal battle of the sexes. Onwards, Bettina! And whatever will break our truths, let it break, for many a house had yet to be built. Thus spake Zarathustra.
That's what I've been trying to tell my agents for months. Oh, you're smart. What's your name?
Bertine.
Berdine, I desperately need a companion / masseuse / secretary. How would you like a job for the summer?
Oh, I don't know if Miss B, I've got a big reading list to get through and I'm still not finished with the idiot.
Oh, you have man trouble?
Hey guys, let's invite Miss Barnes to the luau.
What luau?
The first full moon of every summer, we have a luau / barbecue. It's a night that nobody forgets.
Gee, thanks, Chicklet, for the invite.
I just heard about it.
But hey, I really believe that.
It's the truth.
The truth is that we're not connecting at all anymore.
What are you talking about?
Let me spell it out for you. In the past few weeks, you've never returned my phone calls. You canceled out of the last 5 times we were supposed to get together. You stood me up at Augie's today. I don't think you want to be best friends anymore.
I'm sorry,
Everyone said we were too close, but I didn't think this could happen. Not to us.
Please don't argue on my account.
Don't cry. Look, let's talk about this in private. How about meeting at Augie's tomorrow?
So you can stand me up again? No, thank you. Chicklet, my closing remarks to you are these. I hope you enjoy all your new hipster friends, because you just lost the best and oldest. Miss Barnes, I've reconsidered and I would love to be your secretary. When do I start?
Pronto. We're going to have a great time. I'm going to let you in on all of my innermost secrets. Let's go back to the bungalow and have lunch. You do know how to make crab louie, right?
I don't think so.
No matter. We'll have PB&J. On toast points.
Think about the luau.
Think about me.
How could I forget you?
It's been really great getting to meet you, Mrs. Barnes.
Oh my! Oh, what great big hands you have.
Well, you know what they say about big hands and big feet.
Yes, most interesting.
Are you a palmist or something?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I just have these incredible instincts about people. I seem to know how they tick.
So, what do you see?
I bet you're really good with hair.
You mean running my fingers through it?
No, I mean setting it.
Hey, wait a minute.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. That is a very special gift. I have a whole slew of wigs with me. How about we go back to the bungalow, lock the door, and play beauty salon.
Can I come too? I'd love to lock the door and play with you.
Hey, Bertine, as a great philosopher once said, the more the merrier. Let's go.
Yeah, go.
Whoopee.
Hey, Chicklet.
Aren't you gonna go to Bettina's?
No, it's kid stuff to be impressed with her.
Who are you looking for?
I just want to make sure that we're alone. It's Yo-Yo's birthday
I thought
coming
you said-
up. No, it's real soon. And I want to make him a present. Yeah,
Like what?
kite. He's flipped over kites. What do you think of that?
A kite? That's okay.
Kites. It's like a whole different person when he's flying a kite.
I've never made one before, but
What were we talking about? Did you see that fish jumping out there on the water?
no, where?
I'm crazy about fish. Aren't you?
Kanaka, are you alright?
No. I must be out of my mind. Forget it. Jeez, I'm embarrassed. Is my face red? It was a red kite! Yeah!
It most certainly was, darling. As red as your ass when I finished spanking it.
Yes, Mistress Anne, I've been a bad boy. I need to be spanked.
I've got you under my spell. You would do anything I'd ask. But if she asked me to work overtime at that Safeway, she'd be out of her mind.
Anne?
Who you calling Ann? My name is Tylene. Tylene Carmichael Carmel.
What?
I'll be working at the checkout. I'll be going on 4:30 and I'm fixing to leave. My boyfriend, he's taking me to see Chubby Checker.
Anne, hello, come in, Anne.
Would you let me finish? As I was saying, my supervisor, Miss Feely, she asked me to work overtime. She thinks she is so cool.
Stop it, bring Anne back.
Back off! I'll cut you!
Whoa,
I'll cut
okay.
you! I know you bleed, I'll cut you!
That's cool.
Ain't no way no son of a bitch be grabbing at me! No way! No way! You can escape my domination. The world has tried to deny my very existence, but I have risen like a phoenix to claim my birthright.
And what is that?
World domination. Anne Bowman. Dominatrix Empress of the planet Earth. Has a catchy ring, don't you think?
Yes, Mistress Anne.
I was wondering if your little friends might make excellent slaves. We must catch them in butterfly nets and put them in cages. Once their spirit is broken, they shall learn to serve their mistress, Anne.
Cages. But won't they suspect you're up to no good?
Not only am I a first-class general, I am also a brilliant actress. I should pose as dear old little Chicklet and infiltrate the teen set.
Look, I think I might have gotten in over my head. I can't do something like this.
I ain't going anywhere. Darling, you need what only I can offer. Face it, you're weak. You're a pushover for me. You sing to the coppers and I'll feed you the father. You made me lose my temper. Now it's time for fun and games. Shall we proceed to your place?
I don't know, Provolone. It all sounds too easy.
No, the ideas that make millions are deceptively simple. Okay, Bettina Barnes is on the lookout for a movie that will win her an Oscar. We just need to find it for her.
But that means writing, and I'm not so good with sentences.
No, in Hollywood, only flunkies do any actual writing. Smart guys write treatments. Studios will pay big money just for an idea. We come up with a great notion for a flick, and we can rake in the moolah without putting in a comma.
You have any ideas?
Oh, my mind's bursting with them. Westerns, sci-fis, musicals.
I think that
Quiet on the set. I need inspiration. I need a concept.
I think Bettina should play the richest woman in the world.
Yeah, my mind's working. Go on.
Her old man wants her to marry this prince, but he's kind of a drip, so she ankles it out of Philly and heads westward toward Malibu.
Yeah, it's all coming to me. I'm cooking. Go on.
She's got so much cash that she buys the whole beach. There's this real hot surf bum that lives there, and he don't like the idea of being evicted, so they smoke the peace pipe and he teaches her how to scuba dive.
This is great. I can see it all now. A billboard 50 feet high. Bettina Barnes in a wetsuit.
Oh, I see this great scene when they first dive underwater.
Oh, and they swim past picturesque coral reefs and dolphins.
And they bump into each other.
And their feet get tangled in some seaweed and their bodies are locked into each other.
And they can't get out.
Their eyes meet. Every night he's dreamt of her long flowing hair, her ivory skin, her biceps.
She finds herself powerless to resist his raw, brute strength. Is this where they kiss for the first time?
They've always wanted to, but they were too scared.
I guess underwater, it doesn't matter much.
I guess not.
Yo-Yo,
I better write this down before I forget it.
I won't forget.
I met this lady at the library who said she'd teach me how to use her typewriter.
That's good.
Yeah, maybe after I'll ball her.
Dear diary, gear up for another helping of Verdine's flaming self-pity. Oh, I miss Chicklet so much. Ever since she got that darn surfboard, nothing's been the same. The girl's best friend is something very special, and Chicklet's more than just my best friend. It's like we're one person. I know that sounds kooky, but it's true. Oh, life is but a meaningless charade. Death, the ultimate absurdity. I am living proof of Sartre's existential concept of nausea. Gosh, I wish I had a Tom's. Of course, I've been very busy working for Miss Barnes. She's a nice lady, but very complicated.
Oh, what a splendiferous morning!
Oh, good morning, Miss B.
I can't tell you how grand it is to be away from that salacious Hollywood rat race. I was so tense. Oh, you can't imagine the hubbub in my lower lumbar regions.
Well, this week has done wonders for you. You look like a completely different person.
Oh, what's your measurements?
No, what I meant was, that telegram arrived that you were waiting for.
Oh, I'm too scared to open it. It's from the studio. I've asked them to release me from my contract. I'm too scared to read it. It is awful being this vulnerable. You read it to me.
Dear Bettina, up yours. Stop. With turpentine. Stop. New picture, Sex Kittens Go Bossa Nova starts lensing September 1st. Be there or expect legal action. Love, Sid Rosen. Bettina, I'm so sorry, you poor...
Oh, that cheap son of a bitch! He can't do this to me! He slaps me with the Serpino! I'll let his balls on a plate!
Bettina.
After all the money I made, those bastards! He can't do this to me. I'm Bettina Barnes. I'm not some cheap flash in the pan that'll take any piece of crap. I'm playing hardball, baby.
Have you read the script? Maybe it's not bad.
Not bad. Lassie could fart out a better script.
Hey there, Miss Barnes. I hear there was some work you would like us to do.
Oh yeah, something. I needed something done. I'm so forgetful. Oh yes, I was sleepwalking last night and I suddenly woke up and discovered this adorable garden in my backyard. But during the last storm, all the little trees and shrubbery, well, they must have been broken and it's a dreadful mess. Could you maybe clear it for me? Then we can have swell parties. I make delicious jalapeno pancakes.
Sure thing, we'll clean it up.
Oh,
Miss Barnes, do you think I could talk to you for a second?
but of course.
I've never told you all this before, but all of this surf bum business is actually just a facade. I'm really a screenwriter.
You're a what?
He's a screenwriter. Written tons of things. TV, radio. I've got a development deal going for me at Columbia. Meeting you yesterday gave me the inspiration for a picture. A big picture. CinemaScope, 3D, smell-o-vision.
Really? I inspired you?
You certainly did. No, it's just a treatment, really, an idea. But it's a great one.
Oh, I love a man with a big idea.
The studio's been putting the screws on me to do it with Kim.
You know Kim Novak?
Oh, great gal, but dead eyes. Like an empty screen. This idea.
Oh, tell me all about it.
The setting? Malibu Beach. I see you as the daughter of a shipping tycoon. You leave
finishing school and meet a handsome surf bum who teaches you how to scuba dive. The Girl from Rock and Roll Beach, starring Mamie Van Doren, Allied Artists, 1960, Albert Sugsmith, producer.
Yeah, well, it's a lot like that, only better. You can have the whole megala for $2,000.
$2,000? It sounds most interesting, but I think for my first independent feature, I should play a typical girl of today. Somebody who the audience can truly identify with, and yet a girl with a personal problem, like psoriasis. However, maybe we could develop this further.
Bettina, baby, I don't mean to pressure you, but this
Oh,
deal.
look! Oh, there's your little friend, Chicklet. I don't know. There's something kind of funny about her.
Bertine, darling, it's been eons since we last met.
Chicklet?
Miss Barnes, a delight as always. Hello, boys. I do hope these boys have been showing you a good time. They taught me how to surf, and now I'm positively addicted to shooting the curl, as they say.
They're helping me fix up my backyard.
How utterly fab. Boys, I have a job for you.
Chicklet, are you feeling all right?
Just Swellsville. I'd like to have a cage built.
Bird cage?
No, something suitable for a bigger animal. Or animals.
Chicklet, what are you talking about?
Bordine? Where am I? What's all this?
You tell me.
Oh, I found it outside in the garbage out front of Metro.
You wanted us to build you a cage.
Don't be a doofus. A cage? Bordine, anyways, now that I'm here, I feel awful for the way I've been treating you. I don't know what could possess me to be so rude like that. You should belt me. Go on and belt me.
I couldn't.
Really? You're like my, how do I?
No, you are too.
We've always, but,
That's true, but still, sometimes.
oh, but we,
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to.
you don't really.
I just don't.
Trust me. Come on, Birdie. Please go on being my best friend for a zillion more years. What do you say?
For a zillion, trillion more years. To infinity.
So, will you be my escort to the luau?
You don't think I'm too much of a nerd brain?
Of course not.
What are you two gonna do for the talent show?
What talent show?
It's part of the tradition. Everybody gets up and does an act. I am doing my Jane Russell imitation. Boom, chitty, boom.
Remember that act we did for the Kiwanis Club Variety Night? The costume is in my attic.
You've got yourself a partner.
I'm so glad you two patched things up. I am so in awe of friendship. I mean, never having any.
Aww.
Well, we better get to the garden before it gets dark. Come on, kids.
Starcat, you mean little devil. I was up all night thinking about you.
You were?
Uh-huh. I couldn't sleep a wink. You want to know what I was thinking?
Empty that beautiful head of yours.
I was thinking that you and I are going to be united as one forever.
Gee, Marveland, are you sure that Are you sure I'm good enough for you? I wouldn't want you to settle.
Oh, settle. You're the dream boat of all time. Generous, always thinking of others, sensitive.
I'm just a good-for-nothing surf bum.
That's not true. You're just riddled with greatness. Oh, I look in your eyes and honestly, I see dollar signs.
You don't understand. I reject those false values. I refuse to worship the golden calf.
You don't know what you want. Well, I think it's a horrid shame that you're throwing away a great future as a psychiatrist. All of your wonderful compassion going to waste.
But
I know what you're thinking. I just want a little shack down by the water. Well, how do you expect me to live like that? Imagine me serving my friends steak Diane flambe and a lean-to.
Marveland.
Oh, don't say a word. I know what you're thinking. Marveland is such a lovely person. In time she'd grow used to such a life. Well, I'd be humiliated. I can read you like the funny pages. You think I'm so head over heels in love with you that I'll accept whatever crumbs you have to offer. Well, no siree, Bob.
Can I just...
I am hardly a desperate female. Look at that awful expression in your eyes. Oh, and I bet you think you don't even have to marry me, that I'd shack up with you like a common whore. Oh, now you've done it.
I didn't
Oh, I'm living hell because I'm filth. Oh, you are a selfish, egocentric creep. My advice to you is to straighten up and buckle down and apply yourself like any other decent, normal Presbyterian.
What are you doing here?
I didn't know you owned this beach. I didn't see your initials carved into the ocean.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bark at you.
Girl trouble?
Yeah, that dame wants to put a ball and chain around my neck.
Well, don't you dare let her. I think it's swell the way you guys live.
You do?
Sure. Flying about as free as a gull. Never having a care in the world.
Yeah, you're on my beam. Marveland doesn't understand me at all. She thinks she can see through me like I'm wax paper, but she's wrong. I'm an extremely complicated individual with deep-rooted neuroses and anxieties. You wouldn't understand that. You're just a kid.
I'm not just a kid. I'm capable of intensely complicated adult feelings. You'd be able to see that if you didn't have so much sea foam in your eyes that I'm a budding young woman.
Honey, your buds have a long way to bloom.
Evidently, some people don't share that opinion.
Like who?
Oh, some people.
Like nobody.
Like Kanaka.
Ooh.
He said I was, how did he put it? I'm a luscious voluptuary.
Liar. I know Kanaka. He could have any dame in Malibu.
Well, he wants me.
How do you know?
It's just one of those mystical things a woman feels instinctively in her soul.
Get over it.
He taught me how to surf, didn't he? And he tries to see me every day, and he always makes sure we're completely alone. As a matter of fact, I'm headed to Kanaka's shack right now for an extremely intimate tete-a-tete.
I don't believe it.
Chocolate blue! It's rich! Everyone needs to each their own, you dope! You think so special!
I think you're trying to make me jealous. What a screwy kid you are. I bet you got a great big fat crush on me.
You've got a great big fat ego.
Come on, let's call it a truce. I like you, kid. I do. And I think you're very special.
Please don't patronize me.
Hey.
I am?
And cute.
I
You need somebody to protect you.
am? Protect me from what?
From big bad wolves. You could be a tasty morsel to some wolf.
What about you?
I suppose I could be dangerously tempted.
Oh, Star Cat.
What? Only fools rush but
I guess I'll have to tell you how I feel. You're a one-of-a-kind girl, Chicklet. Unlike anyone I've ever met.
What about Marvel Ann? Is she one of a kind too?
Well,
Star Cat, what do boys do when they're alone with a girl?
you can't ask me such a question.
Why not? I want to know.
They neck. I don't know.
Tell me.
This is embarrassing, Chicklet. She nestles real close to me.
Kind of like this?
Yeah, kind of like that. And I hold her in my arms, and she holds me back.
Kind of like this? And then what?
I kiss the back of her neck. I can't do this with you.
Pretend I'm Marvel Ann. I need to know this sort of thing for my own protection.
I stroke her arm, and she kisses my chest. We feel our hearts beating as one. Our bodies sway to the same personal rhythm.
You take your clothes off, right?
Uh-huh.
You got your clothes off. Then what?
I caress her smooth, satiny flesh. It glistens in the moonlight. She gently touches my muscles with her fingertips. Our bodies float to the ground. We're entwined. And then I slowly slide my penis into her vagina. Simultaneously, she licks her index finger and shoves it up my rectum. I pull my penis in. Kanaka, where are you? Are you home?
Hey, pal. What are you doing in my shack without an invite? I don't dig surprise visits.
Looking for Chicklet.
She's not here. Not yet.
Oh, but she will be.
Yeah? What's it to ya? She's not your chick.
She shouldn't be yours either. She's just a kid.
That's all you know.
If you've laid a finger on her...
Hey, cool out. You don't know the score. There's more to that Chicklet than meets the old eyeball. It's like there's two Chicklets in one, man.
What are you talking about?
It's wild. She's like twins in one pod. One's an angel and the other's a she-devil. She calls herself Anne Bowman. The funny thing is, I can turn her off and on like a flashlight.
You're not making any sense, man.
Can I trust you, buddy? Do you swear by the code of the King of the Sea that you won't tell anyone any of this?
I swear.
I've got it bad for Anne Bowman. She's like a drug running through my veins and I can't shake her. I'm even gonna let her shave me, man.
You're talking crazy. You're not making any sense.
Nothing makes sense. But I need her. I need Mistress Anne.
Get a hold of yourself, Canuck.
She's power mad. She's plotting to take over the world. First Malibu, then Sacramento. She's going to set up concentration camps for her enemies. Public executions. Her own NBC variety series.
If this is true, you've got to stop this.
I can't give her up. I'd kill for Anne Bowman.
Who's Ann Bowman?
Starcat, I'd like you
Stay out
to
of
be a
this.
friend of
Hey,
mine.
no.
Chicklet, you remember that kite we saw?
You son of a... Chicklet, are you okay?
No, you've done it, man!
What happened? Where am I?
In my beach shack.
But this is a pretty sight, I must say.
Who the hell are you?
Mother, what are you doing here?
You are in big trouble, young lady.
Mrs. Forrest, you don't understand.
Indeed, I do understand. I also know the penalty for seducing a minor. You and your buddy will be sitting in stir for quite a while.
Mother, would you stop it? Starcat and Kanaka are my friends. There was nothing dirty involved.
How dare you speak to me in that manner? I see now clearly the effects of a permissive childhood. All the gentle caring, the indulgences, the little treats. How wrong I was. But life will be quite different from now on. I am going to mete out a severe punishment, young lady, most severe indeed.
Mother!
Get in the car. And you two scumbags had better get yourselves a good mouthpiece, because I'm going to rip your peckers off in that courtroom. Good evening, gentlemen.
Dear diary, this entry is strictly confidential. Chicklet's mom has locked the Chicklet in her room and has refused her all visitors, yours truly included. Panicsville, here I come. The luau is tomorrow night. Chicklet and I simply have to be there. We've been rehearsing our Siamese twin act all week.
Ooh.
It's gonna be the greatest thing ever. So our grown-ups think that they can run the whole world? Nathan Hale or Lafayette Escadrille, there is only one person who refuses to bow down before tyranny. I, Berdine, I'm marching over to Chicklet's right now to get her out of there. And I defy you, stars. Nothing, and I mean nothing, will stop us from going to that luau.
What a dinner! I'm so stuffed I can hardly move. I certainly enjoyed my T-bone steak. So bloody, rare, and juicy. I may have overcooked the lima beans. Vegetables are such delicate creatures. Still, I admit it was delicious. And this meal could have been yours, Chicklet, if you hadn't chosen to disobey me. Do you finally see what I mean about making the right choices in life? It's a rough world, darling, with a lot of crummy people in it. You can't be impressed with them, believe me, they stink. I'm afraid I still see defiance in your eyes. You have so much to learn. I suppose you think I've taken this gag too far. That's funny. I think we'll leave this on a wee bit longer.
Chicklet, what has she done to you? How did she do these wasn't army nuts? top priority should be your arms. I mean, I just hope that this experience doesn't make you bitter and pessimistic. Just hold on. I mean, I'm not saying that you should be a grinning idiot, but as Schopenhauer says, we must strive for tragedy. It's not easy. The greater the intelligence, the greater the capacity for suffering. Oh, I can't get it. We'll have to get you out of here the way you are. Just give a little hop.
Hello, Berdine. How kind of you to visit us. I've made a terrific bundt cake. Care for a slice?
That's okay. My mom made butterscotch pudding for dessert. I've really got to get going.
Well, such a pity. I was hoping you'd stay and watch Bonanza with us. Are you planning to take Chicklet with you?
Yes, actually, we've been rehearsing. We've been working on a science project together. Mendel's theory of propagation and all that stuff.
Well, I'm afraid Mendel will have to propagate without the help of my Chicklets. She's been a naughty girl, and the naughtiness must be punished. Chicklet lied to me, and more importantly, she lied to herself. Berdine, you must be brutally honest with yourself. Cruelly honest. Rip away the cobwebs of delusion. Dig and find the ugliness at the base of your soul. Expose it to the light. Examine it. Let it wither. And then kill it. Go! Go myself. There. It's the only way.
Mrs. Forrest, I fervently disagree. One must seek self-knowledge, but illusion is necessary to preserving a sense of innocence.
None are innocent. All are guilty.
Mrs. Forrest, you have been a fascinating conversationalist, but I've really got to get Chicklet out of here.
Chicklet is grounded.
Get out of my way, Miss Forrest. I am rescuing Chicklet. You are not responsible for your actions.
You take one more step, and you will be a nerd with no teeth.
To save Chicklet, I would gladly wear a complete bridge.
Get off me, you big cow!
Here. Chicklet, run! I'm so very sorry, Mrs. Forrest, for being so disrespectful. This is highly uncharacteristic behavior for me. You see, lately I've been cramming myself with Sartrean existentialism, so maybe I'm unduly influenced by his commitment to extreme action. Gosh, this is deep.
Let's go!
Marble Ann? Sure. Marble Ann! Has anyone seen Marble Ann?
No! Hey, cats, let's dance!
Woo!
Margaret, what happened?
I was lying on the beach with my eyes closed. Someone knocked me out. I woke up and the bastard was shaving my head. They had already shaved my beaver.
Couldn't you tell who it was?
No, they had glued strippers' pasties over my eyes. Oh, I'm so humiliated.
And Bowman strikes again.
Honey, in a few months, here, in a few months, you'll have a cute pixie.
Whoa!
Quiet? Everyone? Yeah. Welcome to Provoloni's Pacific Follies! How's everyone out there doing? Ready to have a great show? Let me hear it! I love these audiences, greatest in the world. I tell you, on my way over here tonight, I couldn't help but be reminded of the stewardess in from Cleveland. We heard that already. Bring on the girls!
Yeah, bring out the girls!
All right, rough crowd, you want entertainment? I'll give you entertainment with a capital E. There's nothing I love more than discovering young talent. And
Where'd
tonight,
they discover you? Under a rock?
Get on with it! Okay, what I'm doing is laying a foundation for
You're laying an egg.
I've gotten bigger laughs from tougher crowds than you.
Before or after you dropped your pants?
All right, that's enough. Take the hero, sing it show.
Hey, come on. He's just joshing you. You're doing great. Go on. Come on, everybody. Let's give him a hand.
Yeah, come on. If you insist. Now, without further ado, please help me give a warm welcome to a sister act to end all sister acts. Straight from exotic Siam, the spectacular, the inseparable Hester and Esther! Let's go! Take it away, girls.
My name is Esther. My name is Hester. Life ain't always a pip when you're joined at the hip. If just a small bump does strange things to your rump, and a hot stripper's grind really aches your behind. But enough of this kvetching, we still do close fetching. So Bodiodo, let's get on with the show. Here comes the crazy boy, lady in red. She's a big body, but oh, Lord. Take that off! Take that dress off! You look like a whore!
Whoa!
I'm angry. Get me out! Let me out! I can't move! Chicklet, please. The fellas go crazy for the lady. Crazy? The fellas are crazy about me and Bowman. Live on stage, at last, in the spotlight. I'm now Chicklet's going to do some impersonations for you, everyone. Who are you doing? Shut up, you blithering bulldyke!
What's going on here?
Silence! Now that I have your attention, I would like to sing my song, my solo. More than the greatest love the world has known. Stop! I don't. Your singing scares me. I don't like this. Shut up, you little bitch!
Oh!
Don't you dare talk to that child like that. Don't underestimate my fury, Tylee. I ain't scared of you, mother. If I may interject, this is Dr. Rose Meyer speaking. If you have a personal grievance, by all means, you're entitled to a fair hearing. But let us not air out her dirty laundry in public. But out, you blabbering battle axe! Once more, I must interject. The question I ask of you is why? Why cause all this stress? This unhappiness? Enough! You insolent fools! I am taking over Chicklet's mind once and for all! Chicklet is officially dead! Stop it! Stop it! I warned you not to touch me!
Hold it up! Okay! Come on!
You're good.
It's a shame! There! How about white someone? How did you get me?
your daughter is mentally ill.
My little girl is as normal as I am.
Safe way.
She wants to be an actress. She's putting on a character. She's not sick.
You're so right, Mrs. Forrest. I'm hardly the lunatic they painted me to be. I am completely in control.
You are merely a delusion of Chicklet Forrest, enabling her to express anger and rage.
Fancy phrases. And a big basket. I'd like to try you on sometime.
That is highly unlikely since you're about to be obliterated.
Party pooper.
You don't frighten me. You're flesh and blood. I'm flesh and blood. You're a psychological manifestation. I can conquer you.
There's no man alive strong enough to conquer me. Maybe Bob Hope.
I'm going to place you under hypnosis, and through the technique of past regression, get to the root of the trauma that has fragmented Chicklet's personality.
I can't allow this. He doesn't know what he's doing.
He's had 3 semesters of psychiatric training.
Look into my eyes, Chicklet. I'm taking you back through time.
Someone stop this madness.
Oh, shut your hole. Go on, darling Dr. Starpad.
I want to speak to Chicklet Forrest. Chicklet, are you there?
It's hard. I feel so far away. I can't.
She's babbling.
It's a bad connection. Chicklet, we're here to help you. Trust us. We're here to help. Can you hear me? Maybe try her on FM. Talk to us, Chicklet. Talk to us.
I believe you will have greater success conversing with one of us.
Who am I speaking to?
Dr. Rose Meyer. Speaking. You're on the air.
Who are you exactly?
A radio personality. And a syndicated columnist.
This is weird, man. Too weird.
I serve a very important function in Chicklet's life. Whenever a situation gets a little mashuga that requires tact or diplomacy, I come in. In toto, I'm a people person.
And who is Tylene?
I'm her ambitious self. Come September 1st, I'm attending night school where I can study key punch and office management skills.
Whoa. Can I say something?
I believe we're meeting someone new here. What's your name, friend?
Steve.
Are you also a radio personality?
No. I'm a male model.
Describe yourself.
I'm a 40 regular. I'm very important to Chicklet. I'm her athletic self. I love ice hockey, kayaking, golf, competitive bowling. I do try to be a well-rounded individual. I like old romantic movies and snuggling up by a fire. I guess what I look most for in a girl are nice legs and a sense of herself.
Oh.
How many more of there are you?
Oh gosh, a veterinarian, a couple singers, a formed rabbi, a lighting designer, the accounting firm of Edelman and Edelman, a podiatrist. Help me!
Chicklet, is that you?
Uh-huh. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring.
Chicklet, how old are you?
8, 7.5.
Where are you?
In a room. Mama calls it a hotel. There's a playground across the street. My brother Frankie and I like to go on the swings.
She doesn't have a brother.
I do too have a brother. His name's Frankie. We like to go on the swings.
They're twins.
Oh yeah, he's 7.5. Anyways, Mama says we can't go on the swings alone. She says it's too dangerous. Mama says she's gonna take us to the movies today. She says she's gonna.
Baby, I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to go to the movies on another day. Mama's gotta work. Fellas, come on in. These are my twins. Ain't they cute?
But you promised you'd take us to the movies.
Well, I'm sorry. What do you want from my life? You want to eat, don't you? Anyways, we gotta do our bit for the boys that go overseas. These guys are in the Navy. Your mama's making sure they are very well entertained. Now, darlings, go outside and play, and I'll meet you in the playground in an hour.
Not fair.
Florence, no more lip. So take Frankie and go outside and play. Don't go near those swings. Sorry, guys. Being a mom ain't easy. What was your name again, good looking?
Carl.
Nice to meet you, Johnny. Just call me Ann. Ann Bowman.
I was so angry. I wanted to hurt her. I took Frankie's hand and we crossed the street to the playground. There were these awful slum children playing, pounding strange primitive instruments. A sharp breeze caused the wildflowers to have the wizened faces of circus clowns. The sky seemed so frightening, as if the clouds were demented angels warning me to flee, but I couldn't. I can't. Don't make me go on, please.
You must. What happened next?
I look down, and there's a pale green snake slithering along the crack of the pavement. This coolie creature on its way to a lizard ball. This radiant temptress stops to deliver me a message. A perverse billet doux that I must disobey my mother. No, I can't do that. I love my mother. She's kind and beautiful. The snakes multiply. In a moment, these reptiles are covering the jungle gyms, making those steel bars as green as grass and terrifyingly alive. All of them whispering, "Go on. Go on the swings. Your mother doesn't love you. She loathes the very sight of you." I look over to my little brother Frankie, wearing his red overalls with the little fishes. I said, "Let's go on the swings. It'll be fun. I don't care what Mama said." He gets on the swing and I push him harder and harder until he's soaring up into the clouds, and that's when I dared him. "I bet you can't stay on with no hands." He took me up on that bit. And my adorable little brother, this boy who loved and trusted me, he let go of the swings and flew into the arms of those ghastly angels, and I never saw him again until we found his crushed little body in the dumpster next door. It's true. All of it true. I was so ashamed I blamed myself for the death of my boy. But I always loved my little girl. I did love you. You must believe that. I do. And when Chicklet lost her memory of that day, I took it as a blessing from God. I vowed to create a new life for us. I changed my name, moved to a new city, and I suppose I had tried too hard, went too far, and now I see him doomed to failure. Mother, hold me! I was supposed to be your best friend, and I never knew.
How are you feeling, Chicklet?
As if 1,000 doors have been opened.
But what does this all mean?
It's really very simple, Provolone. You see, Chicklet did her best to suppress a traumatic childhood episode by denying herself all normal human emotions, so she created various alter egos to express those emotions for her. She associated her sex drive with her childhood vision of her mother, Ann Bowman. whenever she was placed in a potentially erotic situation.
Oh. Oh.
Is this condition contagious?
Indeed not, Kanaka. In fact, over 18% of Americans suffer from multiple personality disorder. It is not communicable and in most cases treatable with medical care.
This is the most exciting story I have ever heard. This is the project that's gonna win me an Oscar.
Huh?
A surfer girl with a split personality? A prestige picture if I ever saw one. Honey, I'd like to auction this property and I'm prepared to pay top dollar. No, I can't promise you casting approval, but you can trust my integrity. I don't know about this.
Mother, this is important. I want the public to know what it's like to suffer from a multiple personality disorder. Berdine, will she be a part of the picture too? She's very important.
Oh, sure. A character role.
But Bettina, are you certain you're ready to interpret such a complex role?
Certain? I don't think. I feel. I know this girl. I feel her torment. I am Chicklet. Yo-Yo and Provolone, you're coming with me to Hollywood as technical consultants on the Malibu scene.
New York?
Oh yes, New York.
New York!
Yes, the
The
Philharmonic.
New York City Ballet?
Oh, Balanchine.
The frick? Provolone? Should we tell them about us?
Yes, since this is the time for truth-telling. Yo-Yo and I are lovers.
Yes, and we are proud of it. I have read all about the persecution of homosexuals, how in big cities bars are raided and innocent people arrested, their lives ruined. But someday we're going to fight back and the laws will be changed and our brothers and sisters will walk down the streets of America shouting that we are proud to be who we are.
Oh, Yo-Yo, I really do love you.
Oh, hey guys, let's move this party back to my place. I have the best record collection in town. Let's go!
Life sure is wacky. Here, Chicklet and I were best friends, and I never really knew her. Starcat says that science can tell us everything, and Bettina says if she feels things, they're true. Oh, sweet, lonely Schopenhauer, and crazy old Nietzsche, and dear, committed Jean-Paul. All of you, searching and never settling to an easy answer to life's eternal puzzlement. I hereby vow to take on your never-ending quest. I know now that my true calling is to become a novelist and devote my life to exploring the fathomless possibilities of the human comedy. Aww.
Aww.
Hey! Wait for Berdine!
Hey, my man. It's time to shove off. You ready to say farewell to your old pal, Kanaka?
You off to Tahiti?
Oh, not Tahiti, exactly.
The Ivory Coast.
New York.
New York. What kind of place is that for the king of the surfers?
Bettina. She wants me there with her. She needs me.
You and Bettina? I had no idea.
Well, you know Bettina and her incredible instincts about people. She says our personalities fit together like a crazy jigsaw puzzle. But I told her, I'm the kind of guy who needs my freedom. Not gonna take no bunk, no star tantrums.
Naka! Don't keep me waiting. We've got a 9 o'clock plane to catch and I'm not missing it. On account of some slow as molasses beach bum. Move it!
Yes, Bettina.
Ciao, kid. The Great Kanaka, ladies and gentlemen. What a mystery.
Good evening, Starcat.
Chicklet?
It's a beautiful night. The king of the sea must be having cocktails.
Chicklet, you've become a young woman.
I have? Starcat.
I'm not Starcat anymore. Call me Herbert. Herbert Mullen. Everything's so different now. I'm leaving the beach.
Where are you going?
Back to college. I think I could make a good psychiatrist.
Is that what you want? All of your heart?
It is. I want to make sure a monster like Anne Bowman never appears again.
I'll miss you, Starcat. I mean, her.
Chicklet, I was wondering, would you wear my pin?
Your pin? Does this mean we're exclusive?
Well, I'm gonna be in Boston.
Well, forget it, you creep! I'll be damned if I keep the house fires burning while you are calling at some Beacon Hill blue-blooded beagles.
Okay, you sound like Anne Bowman.
I hope so.
You're a one-of-a-kind girl, Chicklet. The only girl for me. So would you wear my pin?
Oh, will I? It's the ultimate. And it surely surpasses every living human emotion I've ever felt.